We're in Florence, Arizona, about an hour southeast of Phoenix, in the Mineral Mountain area, exploring the Sonoran Desert. Got my friends Matt Thompson and Ashleigh Powell with me today. Matt and Ashleigh and myself all have different level of skill when it comes to off-roading, and we each have vehicles that are built with different levels of capability. So I'm really excited and see where these vehicles shine and how much of that is vehicle capability versus driver skill.
I was looking to buy a vehicle. I knew that I wanted something that I could get out of the city. I live in Los Angeles. My vehicle is a 2021 Jeep Rubicon, pretty much completely bone stock. The only upgrade that I've made to it is the 33-inch Nitto trail grapplers on there.
My name is Matt Thompson. I'm from 3D Off-Road. We have a shop in Colorado Springs, and we build off-road Jeeps and Broncos and Toyotas. We're driving a 2021 Ford Bronco today. It's a two-door on 35-inch trail grapplers. We've changed out the shocks to the 2.5-inch Bilsteins. We're running the Rock Slide Engineering sliders, and we're running the Steer Smart steering on it.
I brought out my 2022 Jeep Wrangler 392. This vehicle is built around a 42-inch Nitto tire trail grappler. In addition to that tire, we did a 4-link suspension system from Motobilt. We're running Bilstein bypass shocks. It's got Motobilt armor all the way around it and some heavy-duty axles from Miller Motorsports. I do think there comes a point in vehicle capability that can surpass driver skill. And I think if you don't respect that vehicle and you're not careful and you don't understand those boundaries, it can put you in trouble.
So we came out on Elvis Trail today to see how the different levels of vehicles would react. And when we came in, we were really excited to see the different lines for all aspects of the vehicles that we had.
All of this would be too much.
Yeah.
You would drag really bad here.
My experience in racing and just wheeling all the time in different scenarios, just weekend traveling or camping has, really honed in my skills.
Matt Thompson brought out my wife's two-door Bronco. That's got a mild build on it, pretty close to the stock platform, just slightly more capable. Now bring it back. Yeah. Straighten up just a touch, right there, right there. Let me look at your feet. Yeah, you should be able to climb. Yep, there you go. Climbing in that front, you should be in really good shape. Straighten out just a touch, right there. Yeah, hold that line. There you go. That's it right there. Yeah, keep going.
Coming out into the trail and looking at my Jeep in comparison, I definitely felt like the smallest kid in school, but at the same time, knowing that this vehicle is truly built to do these things was really reassuring. We're here now, this is it. I don't think the coffee's hit yet, so it's gonna be a really nice wake-up call.
We're going to bring Ashleigh up around this, and the Rubicon is just such a capable vehicle with its factory lockers, disconnect sway bar. It allows for so much more flex. It'll be a nice little test for her and get her feet wet on this.
Are you getting nervous yet?
Yeah, now I was doing okay, and now I'm like, oh shit. All right, here we are.
And then Ashleigh had this slow, tense walk back to her Jeep. I could just see the stress mounting. She's new at this.
I think just getting my car stuck in a spot where it's doing a seesaw, and then I can't get it out of there.
Right, Ashleigh, slow and steady.
I don't have a lot of trail experience. Most of my off-road skills are pretty limited to just a few quick trips here and there. I would say I'm probably a 2 or 3 out of 10 on the off-road scale capability.
Even though Ashleigh's vehicle is a bone stock Rubicon, that was the first upgrade to that vehicle, was putting on the trail grapplers. They are just a meaty tire, and we know it would handle the challenge out here in Arizona.
Well done. Yeah. Well, she made that look a lot easier than I thought she would. I'm not sure if she's lying to us about her level of experience, but
Getting through the first obstacle, put the vehicle in park, I couldn't feel my legs to even get out of the Jeep and had to think for a second, yes, I do have legs, yes, I still will work. Definitely still had the adrenaline rushing through my veins. I made it through, everything's fine. It was slowly the relief started to set in and say, okay, we did it, we got through it, here we are.
That tire will be in that crack. Nope, yeah, right there. Yep.
So my Wrangler 392 is probably the most extreme build that I've done with Matt Thompson. And I started out really similar to what Ashleigh did. I had a stock Jeep two-door that I put a more aggressive set of tires on, and then it slowly grew from there each iteration. Always thought it'd be fun to build something around the new 42-inch trail grappler. We really kind of designed this build around that tire, and it really influenced a lot of what we did, from a suspension to clear that tire, axles and drivetrain upgrades to be able to carry that load and stress without breaking components. I'm thrilled with how it came out. Matt Thompson really knocked it out of the park.
Fun. Sheesh.
I could not have done that for sure. No matter what Jeep I was in, I would be like, nah, I'm good. But a Jeep like that can do anything in my book, so. Basically, I have almost no experience. I don't really know a whole lot of people who want to go out on the trails, so I kind of take every opportunity that I can to go out. I think going out with different groups of people is always helpful too, to kind of see everyone's shared knowledge. I can do all of these lines. I'm gonna go straight up that way. It's gonna be great.
As a beginner, you know, your first time out on the trail, you know, it's really important to go out with folks that have more experience than you. It's so critical to have that level of trust, to know that what they're telling you, you need to follow that intently, even if it feels uncomfortable in the vehicle. Keep it pinned this way. Let's see if it'll go forward. I mean, you're just on the rock grill, but it is what it is. Yep. Nice and slow. Yeah, keep trying. I mean, it's not. Keep slowly moving. Now you're nice and slow. You're good. But you're right where I think you need to be. Keep it turned tight. Nice and slow, Matt. You're really close to this rock. Holy smokes. You're good. Ride it out. Yeah, right there. You're good. You're good. Matt has a way of fighting the limits of most vehicles he's been in. I don't know what it is with him. I think that has a lot to do with his experience. I didn't know that we'd get through there, and he found a way. So, all right, your turn, Ashleigh, same thing.
I would say second obstacle compared to the first one, a lot of the first obstacle jitters were out of the way. It's me growing into the vehicle still. I still have room to grow. And I'm starting to learn what are those small, subtle changes that I'm gonna wanna make going forward.
So did you feel that, how it wanted to skip?
Yeah.
That's when you would add a lock weight.
Okay.
Yep.
I think some of the obstacles that we faced today would have been a lot easier if I just had like a really small, like 1 or 2 inch lift on the vehicle. And then just a little bit bigger tires. I think 35s would be great. I don't need to go anything beyond that.
Coming up on that second obstacle, we get out of the vehicles, we're looking it over, and then Matt shows me off to the right this wall, essentially, and a ledge next to it.
Yeah, so you have to come up real high and then front dig it over and let it walk down.
I mean, do you think it would be fine?
I think so.
To be honest, it made me feel pretty uncomfortable. I looked at the obstacle. I tried to imagine how the heck we were gonna get my Jeep up it. But at the same time, I realized, this is why we're out here. Ashleigh and Matt are challenging themselves. I thought it'd be fun to do the same, and I have that level of trust in Matt, and so sure enough, I said, all right, we'll give it a shot.
Rear out and front dig.
As I approach the wall, and then Matt asked me to do a front dig, which is where we basically put that rear axle into neutral and let the front axle, all the drivetrains up front, and then swinging the front end over. And as we're doing that, I'm feeling more and more uncomfortable.
Oh, that feels so sketchy. No part of that sketchy to you? Oh!
My mom is gonna be so mad. It was really great to see Collin get uncomfortable, because then it made me open up to being that uncomfortable as well back. If I'm going through these kind of emotions and feelings, they're going through it too in their own build.
That's what I'm talking about.
We've been doing this together for 5 years, and Matt's put me in positions like that before where he's really pushed my limits and my level of comfort. I just needed to rely on him and listen to his direction.
It's all just us kind of progressing as drivers, as off-roaders, kind of in life. So.
We pulled up on, I believe it was the third or fourth obstacle. It was kind of a pinch spot where you could go in between these two really tight rocks, or there was this little bit of a wall with two big boulders. Ashleigh and I picked the side to go to the left because it just made more sense. We didn't need to do any body damage trying to pinch in between those two rocks.
There you go, nice. Straighten up the wheel, straighten up the wheel. Nice and slow.
And once again, I saw a line that, looked pretty doable for the 392.
I would go ahead and walk first.
If you don't respect that vehicle, especially this vehicle, it's got a V8, high horsepower, big tires, there's a lot that it can do. And if you don't have the right level of finesse, let's say, if I'd have just come into it with more aggression and more skinny pedal, there is a point where maybe the suspension unloads and it does tip on me, right?
That's going to hold you from flying completely off. So, put a little more pressure on it. Keep coming. Now, front dig off.
Rear out, front dig.
Yep. Let her walk right off. Yep. Get ready to come down. Coming down, coming down. Woo!
I slowly inched the vehicle forward, and I did my best to keep everything pretty even keel as far as the dynamics of the vehicle, and so it responds in a positive way. There is that balance between vehicle capability, driver skill, and if you don't walk that boundary carefully, it can definitely get you in trouble.
That's a lot of tire up there.
Yeah, you're on the very easy. Nice and easy. Perfect. That's awesome. I love seeing this thing work.
There were a number of times today where I really got to push the capability level of the vehicle. I would say that that vehicle is more capable than me as a driver. You know, I've been off-roading for 10 years and I feel like I've had my seat time and I've got a good level of experience, but by no means am I an expert. Today was a good opportunity for me to really feel that firsthand. With the right team and the right group of people out on the trail, you can definitely, you know, grow in that aspect, and it makes for a really fun day.
There you go, nice and slow. Okay, you're clear of it now.
Yeah, you're good, dude. You got it. Go. Yeah.
For me, especially, part of what's so appealing about off-roading is it's really pushing you outside of your comfort level of, you know, something may look really difficult to you on the inside, but maybe on the outside it's not so difficult and you're just making a mountain out of a molehill. And looking at it, you're saying, okay, I've got these people around me who are supporting me. I can go out and accomplish whatever I need to accomplish.
And then come down here. Okay. All right, I'll just follow
Most
you.
people that really know me know that I love to teach things that I know. Coming out here and teaching and showing people the passion of the sport and how to make it fun and how things should feel, and to see their comfort level, you know, go from kind of tense to pretty relaxed and just kind of going with the flow and really just being calm through the whole thing is really rewarding. And it makes me want to do that more and just reach out to people more, like, hey, you know, let's go on a trail ride. Not be so scared about, you know, if they're gonna like me or not. It's just rewarding to be around this group and have a great day with it.
For me, off-roading has really been a big eye-opening experience. This desert that we're in, I would have never known. You know, I've been to Phoenix a dozen times and had no idea that this was an hour away. I don't want to look back on life and say I could have, but I didn't. You know, I just drove to the beach. Like, where's the fun in that?
We came out here with vehicles of 3 different capability levels. We've got drivers with 3, you know, varying levels of skill. And so we learned that despite the level of capability in the vehicle or even your skill level, we can all challenge ourselves in different ways. We can work together to coach each other through these obstacles. And when we do that, we all have the same sense of accomplishment. We all grow from that experience. One of the reasons I love being off-road and with great people, you just get to share that camaraderie, and it really makes for an awesome experience. I'd like to thank Matt and Ashleigh for joining me out here on the trail today. I had an absolute blast checking out Arizona for the first time. You know, we're out here in the Sonoran Desert, and it was super fun to have 3 different vehicles of different capability levels, 3 different drivers with different skill levels. It made for a really fun day, and it was awesome the way we worked together to overcome the challenges that the day presented. I'd also like to thank Nitto and Driving Line for having us out, and you, the viewer, for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you on the trail.
Thanks for watching Driving Line. If you guys like this video, consider subscribing to our channel so you'll never miss any of the content we create here. Whether you're into trucks, Jeeps, imports, domestic vehicles, or anything in between, we are here to fuel your passion. So hit that subscribe button and we'll see you guys next time.